And welcome to the Arkansas Weather Blog. We are your ticket to big weather events. Got a little system working through today. This will hopefully be a short blog discussion here. So we're watching some very light snow moving into parts of Arkansas a little bit later on. But I want to take this opportunity because this system gives me a chance to really explain something when you look at the radar. You look at this radar. This is out of Little Rock. I'll pull up the radars. This is out of the NextRad radar in North Little Rock. You think, oh my gosh, Todd, look at all this snow heading our way. It must be snowing in Fort Smith. Let's just remember this, okay? This is going to be a nice, hopefully everybody can understand this, and I'll make this as simple as possible. But look at this. The further you get from the radar, see how we're going out because of the curvature of the Earth and the fact that the radar beam is tilted at half a degree, you're shooting at 5,000 feet right there in central portions of Yale County. So that's where the radar beam is. You go out even further here to Fort Smith, you're almost at there 13,000 feet up. So the closer you are to the radar, the lower in elevation you are looking, closer to the ground. I hope that made sense. So as far as that radar beam goes out, you're looking further and further up. Okay, so you're thinking it's snowing in Fort Smith. Let's pull up Fort Smith radar. Whoa! No, it's not snowing in Fort Smith. Again, the further you go, you see this from the radar, so it's precipitating down to, well, I've got miles here. I don't have, why is it doing that? Anyway, there's the beam height. So now you're shooting at about 2,000 feet. So it's getting lower there. It's evaporating before it hits the ground. This is called virga. It's about 2,000 feet up. So you get a little donut hole. You see this donut hole? That's what I like to call it, around the radar. As this closes in and gets smaller and the precipitation gets closer and closer to the radar like that, that's how you know the atmosphere is getting more and more saturated, closer to the ground, and then you start to see the flakes fly. So I'll put this into motion here, and you can see how this radar hole, see how it's closing in on the radar site. That means that precipitation is making it closer to the ground. It's evaporating before it hits the ground, but it's starting to saturate a little bit, okay? Now, I still got my distance thing on. Okay, so let's go out here to Dallas-Fort Worth. Okay. Radar obviously seeing it's all around the radar. That's all making it to the ground. While here in Little Rock and Fort Smith, you got drier air in place. So a lot of people are asking, well, you know, this huge area of snow out here, it must be heading our way. Yeah, it is. But here's the problem. There's a lot of dry air. And this system, the dry air is going to eat away at the moisture. So anything that falls will be very light and will be in mainly this portion of the state right in here. I would not rule out some flurries further east, but as this moves towards the east, it's encountering drier air and it should decrease. Now, what backs me up on this is the high resolution rapid refresh model. 1 o'clock in the afternoon, you see it snowing out here in Texas and Oklahoma, but watch what happens as this comes east. See how it falls apart? So that's at 7 o'clock tonight. There still could be a few flurries around, especially in western Arkansas, some light snow showers. There's even a winter weather advisory issued out here. But watch that again, how this just falls apart as it moves towards Arkansas. So like I said, it's western Arkansas that has the best chance for seeing any snow. And when you look at the total amount of accumulation, this is all the way through tonight at midnight. It's very obvious where the moisture is, where the best accumulations are, that, you know, not all that much, but significant, especially for Texas, and maybe just a little bit in western Arkansas. I hope I explained to you what we're looking at here with the radar, and I made sense to you that there's dry air in the lower levels, and it's just that dry Arctic air is eating away at the precipitation as it moves off towards the east, and this disturbance is weakening. So there you have it. Thank you very much for coming to the Arkansas Weather Blog. We're going to watch that winter weather contest very closely as it ends tomorrow. Will Harrison get a little bit of snow late tomorrow to change the whole dynamics of the contest? It's possible. You'll have a great rest of your day, and thanks for coming to the Arkansas Weather Blog. We are your ticket to big weather events.